What would you do if you had the opportunity to speak to a survivor of the Holocaust? The Holocaust, of course, was one of the most tragic times in all of human history, and although many teenagers view it to be many lifetimes ago, it was actually quite recent. So recent, in fact, that many survivors are still alive today, and many volunteer their time to speak to students about their experiences, in the hopes that nothing so tragic would ever happen again. Juniors have spent the year in their U.S. History 2 classes taking the time to enrich their knowledge in events throughout U.S. history, such as the Holocaust. However, one can only learn so much from books, so Charles Middleburg, a Holocaust survivor, visited Lenape and spoke to the juniors about his experiences in this terrible time in human history. Mr. Kevin Meter is the humanities coordinator here at Lenape and is directly responsible for most of the planning and organizing of this program.
We were hoping the students would gain a little bit level of respect towards the people that came before us, especially those that are still living today. And to have Charles Middleburg share his experiences with us was such a valuable tool in helping us teachers, teach the students of Lenape High School the importance of the Holocaust and how it relates to people today.
This program was a fantastic opportunity to expose the students of Lenape to the horrors of the Holocaust that they may have never truly understood previously. Mr. Middleburg told stories that gave students a much more personal perspective on this time in history. He spoke about his childhood years, but before and after the Nazis invaded his home. He talked about his father being taken to a labor camp, his and his brother's tragic separation from their mother, and how hard his life had to be in order to simply survive. Brandon Rice is a junior who attended the program with Mr. Middleburg. It opened his eyes to experiences in the Holocaust that he had never heard about before.
The way I see the Holocaust now, I saw it darker, but now I see it more deeper than before. A guy had to change his entire lifestyle from being just a little kid that was Jewish to pretending someone that he wasn't, and I feel that's not right that he had to do that. So I think that I can fit in with the rest of the world. Some people have to change themselves just to fit in, when really it shouldn't be that way.
The Holocaust education program with Mr. Charles Middleburg allowed the students of Lenape to apply personal stories to their knowledge from class for what may have been the first time. We'd like to thank Mr. Kevin Meter and Brandon Rice for their contributions to our story. For Tribal News, I'm Ethan Binder.